All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we want to give our honor and glory to Yahawah, Bahashim, Yahawashi, Bahashim, Rakakwadash, and double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, Lord, when this lesson be edifying to you, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, who consist of the 12 tribes of Israel, right? I'm your fellow servant Yahawah from the GMS Orlando camp. And Lord, when this lesson be edifying, okay, something quick, something to bend the corner on, something very important, man, because brothers have a weak spot for beautiful women. Okay, and we can't be caught out there like that, right? You know, of course, we know that the Lord carries us throughout the day. Okay, the valley of shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. The Lord carries his elect. He carries his people. The ones that's chosen. But ultimately, we can't. We got to help him carry us out, man. Okay, we got to help him carry us out of Babylon, man. Not saying he needs help, but we can't be out here being stupid and putting our hands forth iniquity or not being wise and circumspect. Okay. And speaking of circumspect, I want to get that definition real quick. And I want to get that in the blue letter Bible real quick. Hold on. Okay. Because it's a lot of trickery going on, man. A lot of snares out there, man. It ain't just by Esau, man. It's by these women, by these fucking 2/3, by these different nations. Okay. Sure. Y'all be with me. Bear with me with my spelling. Okay. Gotta pop up. Yeah. Okay, well, this is a good scripture to read. Exodus chapter 23, verse 13. And in all things I have said unto you, be circumspect and make no mention of the name of other gods, neither let it be heard out of their mouth. Okay, in a praising sense, right? When we rebuking Jesus, when we rebuking Allah, when we rebuking, all these different gods out there, we're not praising them. Okay, but when you're praising them, that's you mention them. We're casting them down. We're not praising them. But the word circumspect, all right? Let's get it. Hold on real quick. Verse 13. So what does it mean to be circumspect? And I think it's in Ecclesiastes. No, not that one. No. Okay, so here. So the word circumspect, right? Little Bible. Let's hear it.
Strong's H 8104. Shamer.
Shamer. All right, Shamer. You gotta roll the R. Okay. It says to beautiful. It says to keep guard, observe, give heed, to keep, have charge of, to keep guard, keep watch, and ward. Okay, you got in the prisons, you got the wardens. Okay, they watch over the prisoners. Okay, protect, save life, and ultimately, you being circumspect, it will protect and save your life, right? Watchman. Okay, to watch for, wait for, to watch, observe, to keep, retain, treasure up in memory. That way you don't forget. Okay, to keep within bounds, restrain, to observe, celebrate, keep, Sabbath or covenant or commands, perform, vow, to keep, preserve, protect, to keep, preserve. And ultimately, it's to preserve your life, to reserve your life, to protect your life, to be on one's guards. Okay, take heed, and you're on your own guard, man. Being circumspect. To take care, beware, to keep oneself, refrain, abstain, to be kept, be guarded, to keep, pay heed, to keep oneself from. Right, and that's from danger. Okay. All right, primitive root properly to hedge about, right, as with thorns, an example, guard, generally to protect, attend, etc., reward, Be circumspect, take heed to self, keep yourself marked, look narrowly, observe, preserve, regard, reserve, save self, sure that lay wait for. Okay, because if you're not being circumspect, there's something laying wait for you. And we and literally there's something laying wait for you. And we're gonna get into that, right? Watchman. Okay. So boom. Now that we got the definition and understanding on that, let's go to the title. It says be circumspect. Okay, be circumspect. Attractive woman pretending to be homeless. Okay. And I got wind of this from a brother's post. Okay, a brother's post, and I think it was multiple brothers. I saw two of them. But now it's time to do a lesson on it, right? Okay, because this is very serious, man. You know, brothers love women. You know, we love our women. Okay. And we love beautiful women, especially. And we love, you know what I'm saying? We love thick women. And it seems to be a snare up there right now. Okay. So let's make wind of it. Let's make notice of it, you know, and share this amongst the brotherhood. Okay. So that way, you know, the sheep, you know, we that's all we're doing, man. We're protecting the sheep, man. Okay. Not every man out there in Israel is a prophet. Okay. And he may be tuning into the videos. Okay. And it might be this one video that could save his life. Because he might have got them passed on the way home, you know, a thick shit. You know, something thick, you know. And might have wanted to take her home, but he don't watch the video. And he said, fuck that. Okay. It's a setup behind it. Okay, but let's get into it, all right? All right, without further ado, fair use, not making any monetary gain off of this. This is all edification purposes. Let's do it.
So in today's video, we're going to talk about
Let me turn this down some, man. Y'all gonna lose your eardrums fucking with y'all. Let me turn it down some. Okay, so like y'all can. Me love that good.
something that is happening, and it's not even on the news yet. There's this trend of beautiful women that are homeless. They act like they're homeless. You see them.
Thick ass woman, man. You know, back in the world, man. Shit, I would have laid right next to her, bitch. Fuck it. You know, look at that. You know, that's what turns men on, man. Pastor Hart said this a long time ago, man. Women are sex symbols. They're supposed to, you know, get us on that climax, man. They're supposed to get us there, okay, and have babies, all right, righteously. So let's do it.
In this video, we're going to talk about something that is happening, and it's not even on the news yet. There's this trend of beautiful women that are
Let me
homeless.
mention the title real quick. If you want to do a lesson, this is Igbo Mayor. Attractive women are posing as homeless to rob men after gaining access to their homes. So you see it. You get the gist right now. Let's do it.
They act like they're homeless. You see them have a box lay down on the street, sleeping there, or act like, you know, they are sleeping there because they don't have any place. And then they always do it around places they have high profile people coming around. So what happened is that these people, they hang around high profile places where they can be visible but not too open. So if you come across them, they will be dressed very seductive, but you know, make themselves look homeless but look sexy at the same time. So there's an art to it, from what my research have told me. So now, if you approach them, they'll tell you one emotional story. One of the victims that I made me make this video was in Miami. It was in Miami. So this girl have an accent. She's from Colombia, I think, from one of the South American countries. I think.
Hey, and we talk about evil a lot, but you hear a lot of cases about the Northern Kingdom women, Colombians, Cuban, Puerto Ricans, you know, Ephraimites, Manasseh, you know what I'm saying? You hear a lot about them setting men up. Okay, don't think that they don't do it, man. So death and destruction to you, Northern Kingdom, the wicked Northern Kingdom woman. Okay, because we know you're just as guilty as Eve, the Southern Kingdom, the so-called blacks, you know, Levi, the Haitians, and the Benjamite women. Okay, you know, the Jamaicans and the Jamaican being the covering cast of Bahamas and on Virgin Islands and all these the different ones, but they follow on the Jamaica Benjamites. We know that you Northern Kingdom women are just as bad. A lot of you escort women down in LA are behind a lot of deaths and murders. Okay, we know this. So death and destruction, Shalak Rayama to you, wicked ass woman. And Yahawashi not your name. Amen. So let's continue on.
I remember the person they said is from Colombia. She said she's from Colombia. So now, what happened is that she claimed that she's being chased by ICE to get the boy. So she's trying that she don't know where to go. She's trying to see, how anybody can help her, all that stuff. The story checks in because ICE is already. So you guys know the story how ICE is chasing everybody around. If you don't have papers, try to. So a guy brought her in. Try to make help her. Maybe potentially she'll be his girlfriend or whatever. Boom. The guy was drugged. She robbed everything, took everything from this guy, his valuable jewelries and everything. So now, the sad part is, when these things happen, it is underreported because some of these guys, it's embarrassing to report things like this.
Right.
But some have come.
And we got to get past that because it's, in the world, man, it's embarrassing to say, oh, yeah, when your girl slapped me, she beat me up. The girl robbed me. Man, we gotta. Hey, listen, you shit. Hey, thanks to this, this brother right here, man. We gotta hear this type of shit, embarrassing or not, because these women not playing the fair game. They're not playing the fair game, and they're not working with a full deck. The only full deck is their ass. And Apostle Gabar said this one time before. They think with their ass and not their fucking head. Okay, you want to know where, or especially the Judite women. You want to know where their mind at? Their mind is in their ass. Okay.
Courage to come out and say, yes, I am a victim. This happened to me. Where this thing have happened now is in LA. There's cases of that in LA, Vegas, and then Miami. So now people are coming up, they have seen somebody come out and speak on it, another person. So those ones that have been victim in the past, you will see them coming out speaking on it. So the worst part is that sometimes these girls are not alone. They have people on the outside. So when you bring them in, they'll show you love, make love to you, give you a good time, right? Then when they drug you or you go to bed, then they bring, they let their people in one way or the other, and they do whatever they have to do. So if you are a good Samaritan, you like to do good to women, all that stuff, be careful.
Right.
This is a PSA, in this channel.
We are not in the time to be making a hoe a housewife. Okay, we're not in the time, man. That time is coming. Isaiah 4:1. Let the Lord choose who's gonna be, up on you. Let the Lord choose the woman that's gonna be around you. Okay, we in the time of seeking the kingdom first, man. Even though brothers might have some type of spiritual download about a woman that might be, that might be right. Pray to the Lord about her. Okay, definitely don't be picking up no shit off the road. Okay, because that's a trap. When have you ever seen fine woman? I don't give a fuck if she got bad teeth. If she got a thick ass, and y'all excuse me, if she got boobs, when have you seen a woman sleep on? When have you not seen her be? We in a society that caters towards women. Okay, hey, these women, bro, they can have DICK any day, any moment. Okay, any moment. So all this here, man. This is just a snare, bro.
I tell stories, around what's going on around the world. So this one is something that have been happening. There have been cases of this reported,
right.
But I believe that the case about this is longer. It's just that some people don't come forward.
Yes, it's longer, man. Deaths have happened behind this. Okay, death has happened behind this, man. All right.
To speak on it because of the exposure and the embarrassment aspect of it, which I think is done. Because
before he finishes, I want to grab this real quick. Okay. And before I grab that, I'm gonna grab Ephesians chapter 5, verse 16. Okay, because the scriptures instruct us how to live in these last times, man. Ephesians chapter 5. Okay, living by the Spirit's power. Okay, so verse 15. So be careful how you live. Don't live like fools. A fool would be somebody picking up a bitch off the side of the road and trying to make her a housewife. But like those who are wise, right? Make the most of every opportunity in these evil days. Don't act thoughtlessly, but understand what the Lord Yahawah wants you to do. Okay? Don't be drunk with wine because that will ruin your life. The brothers that like to drink, you see a fine thick shit, your senses, your guard is down. Okay? What it said in that what it said here? In the definition that we just read out. Okay, it says guard. To be on one's guard. Your guard is down on that circumspect definition. Right? Okay. Because that will ruin your life, right? You'll end up dying of some shit. Instead, be filled with the Holy Spirit, okay, singing psalms and hymns, being in this ministry, being in this truth, seeking the kingdom first, and spiritual songs among yourselves, and making music to the Lord in your hearts, and give thanks for everything in Yahawah, the Father, in the name of the Lord, Hamashiach Yahawashi. And let me get that in a different version, kind of watered it down a little bit. I don't want to water it down. We want that. We want that. That pure, that 100, that pure, that 100%. Yeah, we go back. King James version, redeeming the time because the days are evil. Attention then to how you walk, not as unwise, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil. Okay, the days are evil, man. The love of many shall wax cold. Okay, and these women will kill you. All right, will set you up and have men kill you. Ecclesiastes chapter 25, verse 21. Let me start up. I'll start at 19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. As the climate up a sandy way is to the feet of the aged. You know how hard it is for an old man to even walk through the beach? So is a wife full of words to a quiet man. Stumble not at the beauty. This is the point. Okay, because a lot, as men, we can see a woman's beauty, man. We be all shit. We be all in all. Shit. You know? Don't let her have that Dominican. What about say a Dominican woman get you up out of there, get you out of the truth. Stumble not at the not stumble not at the beauty of a woman. Get into her mind. Okay, get into her mind. See what she's thinking. Most of them don't think like shit, but if she's good to deal with and dwell with, then through the spirit, you should be able to judge that, man. Lord is raising judges. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman and desire her not for pleasure. Okay, and the scripture's telling you that, man. Even though we like to desire a woman for pleasure, because that down show what she was made for, our pleasure. Okay, but in these times, man, listen. It says, and desire her not for pleasure. Okay, you fuck around, she might let you hit. Okay, but you done got her in her house. She got niggas that got her location on her phone. You know, and that's another thing, man. You got to peep the signs. How the hell she laying on a cardboard box, but she got a iPhone 17? This shit don't add up, man. Okay, a woman. No, that's. I'm gonna jump down to 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. So a lot of you men out there gonna die, man. Looking at the beauty, lusting over the beauty of a woman. Okay, not saying it's wrong, but you got to know the setting, man. You can't be looking at a fat ass, big boob, pretty face Colombian on the ground on a cardboard box, bro. We got to be doing better than that. Go to Barnes and Nobles, get you some fine lame shit. Yeah, get you some fine lame shit. Okay. It's first Ezra chapter 4 verse 26. Let me grab this real quick. It's not meant to be too long. but it's very important, man. These women are setting men up, man. It's funny that he said L.A. A lot of these Mexican women, man, that's car rights. All right. This is first Ezra chapter 4, verse 26. And looketh upon a lion and goeth in the darkness, and when he have stolen, spoiled, and robbed, he bringeth it to his love. Okay, men do all things for the woman. Wherefore a man loveth his wife better than father and mother. Yet many there be that have run out of their wits for a woman and become servants for their sakes. Okay, many also have perished, have erred, and sinned for woman. Okay, key point. Many also have perished. All right, many have perished, died, finito, done, out of here, peligroso, dangerous, which means dangerous, died. Okay, have erred and sinned for woman. And now do ye not believe me? Is not the king great in his power? Does not our regions fear to touch him? Okay, so this is true matter, bro. This is a serious matter. All right, it's a serious matter, man. This is serious, and it woman be thick. Got all the right. Hey, listen, got all the right, man. Say the right things and all, man. I'm talking about all. you know, they do it all. Let me see this real quick, and man, yeah, I think it says it like that. Let me see. No, I mean I know it says no. It says no. Let me see. Okay, and let me see if I can get some precepts to that. Bible Hub, that Bible Hub. Can't get a Bible Hub. Let me see some y'all. Bible Hub. Okay. Do some parallel. Come on, I give it to me. What up, boy? Buster around said, baby, if you give it to me, I give it to you. I know what you want. There's a Proverbs chapter 25 verse broken through is a person who lacks self-control, man. And let me read up, right? What was that? That was 28. Okay. That's funny. I didn't even know that said. Don't visit your neighbors too often, or you will wear out your welcome. That's real. That's real. All right. Okay. It's 28. A person without self control is like a city with broken down walls. Anybody can rule over it. Anybody can come and besiege it. Okay. Anybody can come overthrow that city. Uh, no, I have. Let me see. Second Timothy chapter 1 verse 7. For Yahawah has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and self-control. So that's a part of this ministry, having self-control, man. Not always trying to fuck everything you see. Every woman you see. Okay, trying to stay self-controlled, man. That's it. Let me finish the video off.
God forbid I'm in this situation, I'll report it. So yeah, women posing as homeless, they are desperate. You see them sleeping on a cupboard on the street. They look beautiful, they look healthy, beautiful, and they'll tell you, oh, their ex kicked them out. They make all kind of stories, and then you being vulnerable, knowing that you want to help out, fall victim to their scam, and it might end up costing you more than you will ever imagine. So be on the watch out. If you see this video, young men established on still growing, be careful. I'm not saying you should stop. You shouldn't do good to these women. Be careful, because when the stories sound too good, think about it. Yeah, that's the video, man. See you guys on the next one. If you are watching up to this point, subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification button, do all the good stuff. All right, see you guys.
All right, that was good, beautifully done by that man, by that brother. All right, seems like he's an Israelite, kind of vibrant. So yeah, hey, be vigilant out there. Okay, be circumspect. These women, hey, these women will kill you out there, man. So with that, I'm gonna say Shalom, call on Yahawah. By Hashem,
I'm Steve
by
Ballmer,
Hashem,
and here's a quick take from my teammate at
and
USA.
double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, Lord, what is less for edifying to so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, who consist of 12 tribes of Israel. All right, it's your fellow servant Yahawah from the Jim Messolenda camp, and I pray that was edifying, man. Shalom.